I'm standing here because I think what I want to do today is to take this out. This is the frame for the old anchor winch. Some of you might remember, some of you might have seen. This is where the anchor windlass was positioned. This is where the chain entered. So you can see this pipe coming here. The chain entered here, and right here was the gypsy. So it always clogged up here, and it's really annoying because there was a wall, like a ceiling panel here, and you had to kind of go in and with a screwdriver wiggle around and then pull the chain, and you needed one person down here in the saloon working the windlass, and one person at the wheel working the boat, and one person at the front working the chain. So not an economic system. We threw it out. We have now a new electro windlass at the bow, but these things are left. For some reason they are welded in up there and up there and down here and down here. Yeah, it's one of the operations we have delayed and delayed and delayed because it's a mess. It's an annoying one, and I will have to tent in the whole thing because I don't want to spray the inside of the boat with hot sparks because of A, fire risk, and B, it's a mess. And because of A, fire risk, I have also stripped the ceiling panels already. Now I'm gonna tent everything in really well. Then I'm gonna wet everything with a spray bottle so that it becomes soaking wet. Then I'm gonna take the angle grinder, cut this out in short intervals, cut, check for fires, cut, check for fires, cut, check for fires. I'm glistening in sweat. It's extremely hot. And what makes it even hotter is this. This is the tent I have constructed. So let's go and have a look inside. I mean, I'm really proud. You probably can't see much. I'm proud because it's really 100% covered. Even the ceiling is covered, the floor is covered, everything is covered. Well, let's get out, it's too hot. Alright folks, I'm all set up. Glasses are already fogging. Light that I can see stuff, earmuffs for protection, breather mask for protection, heavy sweater. Gloves will go on in a second. I'm going in there and cutting stuff. And you are coming with me. We're doing the hard one first. This one. Spray is gonna go. I always forget. That way. The whole field of vision is going to be filled with sparks. Everything is going to be sparks, and basically standing in a storm of glowing iron sparks. Fun. So what I'm looking for now is if I can see any smoke coming from anywhere. Oh, this is a hole. This is New this they burn. I made it. The tent is already gone. The thing is almost off. 4 out of 5 points are missing or cut. This one I left a tiny little bit attached. It still hangs there, so now I can just wiggle it and hopefully it will fall off at one point. So never wear. Yeah. Woo. Ah. Whoop whoop. Ah. Yes. Success. Yeah, glorious. The whole thing here, whoop whoop, is missing, so I'm not gonna bump my head here anymore. The next steps is unscrewing these plates, because those are screwed again. And then we have access to the steering mechanism and the pipes of the bilge pumps, which is what I want. But I think what I would love to do, because I like the mechanical steering, how it looks, have a plexiglass here and here, maybe add an LED or so to kind of put it in the right light, and then down here where the outboard currently lives, here we'll make another small cupboard so that we have a bit more space here for the kitchen. So it's a nice message, but it needs to go. All right. Oh, I'm very good. So I'm gonna clean up the boat, then I'm gonna clean up myself, and then I'm gonna chill. Robert out. All right, good news. Looks like the rig check is happening today. So I'm gonna take off the cover and then we'll see how much I get to film. So Peter is going to ascend the rig to check all the stays and everything, and I'm gonna secure him from down here. Keep the fingers crossed that the rig is okay, because if we need to redo the rigging or so, I think this is... I really don't want to do that. Our standing rigging had been replaced by the previous owner fairly recently. Nevertheless, a rigging check is always a good idea. So Peter, our boat builder, checked our whole standing rigging very thoroughly, all the wires, the terminals. He also checked the rivets of the mast steps and on the whole boom. And, good news, he did not find any issues. The only thing we need to do on the rig is we need to replace a few of the split pins, as they already look a bit worn, but that is an easy job to do. So all good, rig check done, rig in great condition. Alright folks, it's time to wash and lay. I wanted to do a before and after and forgot to start with the before. So we're here on the aft deck and the chaos has gone, and it already has once over with the pressure washer, but you can see this is after pressure washing, so there's still a lot of cleaning to be done. I have a rust stain remover that I will use, which I think hopefully going to make a difference, especially here. It's like orange, whether it should be yellow. And here on the front of the boat I have not been with the high pressure washer, so this looks original, and you can see there is still tons of dirt. Okay, all done. Check it out. Not sure how well the difference is visible on the screen, but to me this is a bright and clean boat. I'm happy. So It's getting dark soon, which means there's no sun, it's not drying so fast anymore, and I can now apply the derusting component. Alright folks, I have gone over half of the boat with the derusting component, and I have to say I'm impressed. I'm not sure how much a difference you can grasp from this, but I'll show you two shots that show you what it does. You can clearly see these white stripes running down, which is wherever the derusting component ran down when I applied it with a brush just on this top rim here. And this top rim is one of the worst spots on the boat because everything collected there. Check this out. You can really see it here. The rusty side and the less rusty side. It's amazing. It's really here clean white, here yellow sparks, clean white. I mean, brilliant. Yeah, I'm stoked. Ferronet for the win. That stuff works. So very soon for you guys, we'll have a short break. We'll do a summer break, I think. It's summer here, so we're still in the videos, I think, roughly 1 month behind. Yeah, so we're gonna stop producing videos for a couple of weeks, and then we'll be back with season 2, which will be more of the same. We will be back at the boat. There are still a few weeks of work remaining, I think, so there's a few things we need to wrap up. We need to wrap up the engine. Maybe we can build the cabins, and then there's another few bits and bobs that we need to do, and we're gonna do them as quickly as we can, because then we're going sailing together, and I'm really looking forward to that. So thanks to you guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching us so far. If you haven't, consider subscribing. It helps us out. It's really, the more subscribers we have, the more reach we have, and so on. So please subscribe if you haven't, and whether or not you are subscribed, please like the video. That helps us out tremendously as well. And drop us a comment. If you have our number, text us. Yeah, we'll be happy to hear from you, and see you soon. Goodbye.